I should be back up. Let me know if I'm back up there. I'll refresh as well. Yeah, you're back? Okay. I randomly just stopped. It just said stopped. I was like, why though? My internet didn't crash. That was weird. Anyways. Stream's back. Okay, thanks, Rain. I just randomly crashed for no reason. Oops. Whatever, I'm over here now. I don't... Sorry, what's the point to this moving thing, by the way? I don't know what it's for. What? Why don't I attack once? Whatever. Sorry about that, guys. We're better in different areas. Also, it could be beneficial. Okay. I just haven't found a use for it yet, so... I moved for no reason. Oh, that was about to plummet to his death. Probably stop that. First useless though. Oh, okay. Thought so. The main thing it's used for is running towards the screen to trigger his escape if I recall correctly. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, pressing back on it. But like just moving to like... I moved to the right hand side accidentally. I was like, I'm over here now, I guess. There's really no point doing that stuff. Okay. I was just wondering why. Ryza's knockback. Straight isn't loading for me. Oh. I have to refresh this entire app thing. Okay, well I did that. I don't think it's supposed to be done that way. I think you're supposed... These things would disappear, the quest is done. And they just... I kind of just left to heal up. Let me type to Tony. I'll reload and see if it fixes that. Mobile. You might have to close the app entirely then. Yeah. Man, that's a bummer. The stream crashes, yeah. Yeah, if you're on mobile, will. Is it working for everybody else? I know it's working for Tara and... So Tara and Tony it's working for. Or Tony's not working for. It's working for Tara and Rain. There we go. Okay, Tony's back. Sorry, my stream randomly just stopped. And just had to restart it, I guess. It's good on my end? Okay, cool. Just making sure everybody's good then. Oh, that's twice to come back. Okay. But at least, okay, so hopefully it's working for you guys. Sorry about that, everybody. That literally just randomly happened. I don't know why. I was just in the middle of that fight and just, like, stopped. I didn't know it stopped. It just did. I just looked down and I see I'm done. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I bet you if I go turn this quest in, that thing will be gone. Let me see if I'm right about this. Train crashes, maybe refresh your PlayStation, yeah. Yeah, if it happens again, that's what I'll do. That very, very, very rarely will happen, but it can happen. All I did was beat up the monsters. I don't know what was the last thing you heard me saying. I think I was just complaining about Hollywood. Remember, you were able to take down that. We were able to take down that monster of yours. Excellent job. It kept showing up right in the middle of our busiest trade route, bro. It's in the middle of nowhere. Are you sure about that? So it was a huge pain. Anyway, here's your reward. Since this was my personal quest, I had a little extra bonus. Thanks a bunch. And I guess this proves that the tale of your heroism were all true. If you ever need us to handle anything else again, all you have to do is ask. Oh yeah, you weren't nearly this enthusiastic when I first asked. Who cares about that? The adorable wheat girl crushing monsters with her weedy feet. That's weird. That's a story worth spreading. Please don't. I hardly disagree. Anyway, if any of my merchant buddies run into any more trouble, I'll definitely get in touch. Thanks again. She knows exactly where to poke at me. I'm gonna go see if I'm right about this, because I'm pretty sure, like, those things are just guarding the road, and you probably kill one of them. They expect you to kill the other one immediately, the other group, and then if you come back, they refresh them both. This is just a guess, but I just want to see, because those are like much stronger than normal monsters, because they have like boss HP. What? Wrong way. Autopiloted. But yeah, what I was saying. Well, there, and then there's my stream elements finally working. Everything's going wrong. That's a little annoying because I'll have to make sure those get put together though as the same stream vibe if possible. But we'll see. These right here will always be RNG, I feel like. Because these, you have no tools for these, you just pick them off the ground. Okay, yeah, they are. So, like, realistically, you could abuse that quest line and you could just kill one group and then come back and kill the other. And not turn in the quest line. Maybe. There's just a big weasel here. I'm pretty sure that weasel will destroy me. But yeah, there's like, if anyone out there is like, I'm just saying this out loud. You want to like lose weight, please do not take that like injections to do it. It's very unhealthy for your body. Your body is not made to artificially lose weight that way. It is very, very bad if people want to lose weight to do that. Because they like gas it up in the commercial and stuff, but if you do that stuff, it is very bad for your body. Your body has to naturally equate to your loss of weight. I'm gonna try to beat up the weasel. But I feel like it's gonna go horribly wrong. Also, I didn't heal. I am almost dead. Jesus Christ. I was at half HP. I need better beans. I need a better healing item. The one time I need you guys to ask me to use an item, you just don't. He's paralyzed. Wait, that's huge. Tell me not be as useless as I was trying to make everyone think he was. Is this thing still targeting me? Bro, leave me alone. And I have to deal with like another ad before I ordered it too. This is really obnoxious. Oops. Actually, oh god, we have to kill him or he will kill all of us. Alright, we killed it. We killed it. I think there's a way to like stop that, but I'm not really sure how to do it. You don't have any eyes or use. What are you talking about? I've got a fishing rod. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to equip it. Why do you have to equip it? I'm too lazy. Not here, though, I guess. That was another cutscene. I'll wait for the ass to be done. Man, that's annoying as heckles. Plus the elf. Is this some kind of treasure map? Yeah, whatever, I'll just read it. Yeah, it looks just like it might be. Stuff like this only existed in fairy tales, but I guess not. Well, to be fair, if you had something valuable, write it down. Technically, you just created a treasure map. Ryza 1 has a pretty map. Yeah, I love Ryza 1's map. It's so good. Welcome back from the ads, guys. Sorry I had to have a ad so soon before the other one. I guess the stream had to restart and just kind of was auto does to it. I guess that's true. I just love treasure maps. They're so romantic. What does that mean? Ryza has a very interesting idea of romance. Yeah, Ryza maps are... The overall map design is really nice. You know, if the treasure map is actually worth anything, and if the map is even real. Sure, but figuring all that out is part of the fun of hunting for treasure. So what I'm gonna do for like these cutscenes that are voiced like these, like usually I don't read them, but it's in Japanese only, so I'll just let them say their piece so you get to hear the voice acting, then I'll read it afterwards. For those of you who may not be looking at the screen. Ryza likes going on adventures, yeah, that's really cool. That's what That's why she's pretty likable. Treasure. Treasures hidden all over the world. Some treasure is marked on treasure maps, which are made out of fragments that can be joined together. Explore the area of each map shown in order to find the next fragment, ultimately the treasure. Treasure info could be found in the memory map. What's waiting for you inside each treasure chest is something that you can discover. Oh, that's cool. I came back here mostly just put on my fishing rod, but hey, we'll take him. Oops, there we go. Fishing rod. I did it way too fast. You never know. Anyone watching could just be like away from the screen or something, or just be like writing or reading something else, or like if like Tony's drawing or something like that, or playing something under like Tara's doing. That's what I'll do. Or riding their engine out. Yeah, those. Like that. That monster drove me insane in Monster Hunter World because there was an event quest around Horizon Zero Dawn to get the Aloy like gear. You had to like get its ruby, and the drop rate back then was really low. I think they went back and adjusted it. Thank God I can fish now. Finally, the game is playable. Yeah, Ryza's a Zero Dawn. Isn't that what it's called? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was called that. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just had a fall game, Zero Dawn. Why, what else has Zero Dawn? It's a very plain name, to be honest. Horizon Zero Dawn might be the worst title for a video game to set itself apart. That's a cooking animation. Ryza is the only Zero Dawn I know of. Okay. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just feel like it might be the worst one. But out of all the collabs, the Horizon game, yeah, you can also like, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, you get you know those little like robot guys with the first ones you run across that are kind of like tiny like raptors. You can get the parts for an event quest in Monster Hunter World to turn your Palico into one. That's coming from someone who enjoys the games. I enjoyed the first game. I didn't bother with the sequel that much. It's pretty sick, yeah. They do a pretty good job with their collab stuff. That was when the game came out for Monster Hunter World back in 2016 or whatever it was. I think we talked about this last time, but Monster Hunter World is still Capcom's best-selling game. Horizon is a series I can say I love, but I enjoy the games. Yeah, I won't say I love it. I think they're decent. I don't think there's anything bad about them. Maybe because Aloy's not that interesting of a character is also kind of not helping. She's kind of just plain. Her design looks great. Her personality leaves a lot to be desired. People do tend to forget about this when it comes to Attack on Titan. It's written Armin's character to understand others. That's what he's made for. Yeah, that Armin's a sympathetic character. They are just the quintessential good games. Yeah, I thought at the time when it came out it was really good, but we didn't really have any very good open world games aside like whatever Bethesda put out. They're always gorgeous, yeah. They're always good. They really wanted to ride home and get like Aloy to be their new mascot, but nah. That was some gritty, realistic character to be like their mascot for PlayStation. Aloy's an okay character. She really doesn't have much of a personality, I agree with, yeah. I mean, she's okay. She's not interesting enough to be the mascot, yeah. What is like the robot guy from Astro? Yeah, that's him. Astro is the perfect mascot, that character. Sorry, Tara, I borrowed your brain for a minute. that was funny. I haven't done that one in a while. It go back into Astrobot, yeah. Astrobot's awesome. I saw it as soon as they get my spot, yeah. The sequel would have made to give her a lot more depth. It really didn't. I can't imagine. I'm pretty sure when I did look at like the game, it's all like the dialogue and stuff. I was just like, it just looks like the same game. Not really doing anything. Like even Assassin's Creed, Forbidden West is one of the prettiest games I've ever seen. Though that's fair. The engine goes insane. It really does. Whatever they were using, it has to be unreal. But maybe they're using their own thing. As like generic as like they can feel to each other, Assassin's Creed games, they really do like do a lot of stuff between each games. Horizon really, and the characters change quite a bit. It's actually an in-house engine. That's really cool. It's the prettiest game I've played. I'll give it that. Yeah. Yeah, Ryza is a very outdoor character because she's like in the country. So, what was that? My character went. And she's like trapped on an island, pretty much. She doesn't get to go too far. For the way Stories 3 looks, but fidelity-wise, Horizon is higher. Yeah. I don't know what the Capcom's using for Stories 3. Because they can't be using RE engine. I mean, they could be. RE engine, that's still the RE engine? Alright then, WRE engine. I wasn't 100% sure Capcom was using it for that one. Meowing sounds. That's crazy, yeah. Let me restart the game, okay. Ah! I actually don't 100% know. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm not sure. Aaron started the rumbling because he was a blank slate to the world. There wasn't sure much he could change at the future elimination of the... Sorry, let me read what it says. Limit the Titans. That's why fans question if we will get an anime only ending for Attack on Titan. I don't think we did though, did we? I'm not even, I haven't finished the anime side of it, but because I was in the middle of watching the final season. Actually, I think the last part they wanted to dedicate to the movie, didn't they? Or a special. For AOT. You do gotta finish it. Okay. Well, I mean, I finished the manga, so I know how it ends, but I wasn't sure about the anime, if it finished. They just found the RE engine. W Capcom. You really know how to get that engine doing things it shouldn't be doing. That's why they wonder, like, what was the old... Hold on, let me see what it was called. I gotta remind myself their old engine. They used it for, like, over a decade. I'm pretty sure it's like Crystal or something. MT framework, that was it. I'm sick. I was gonna say Crystal framework. I was like, that ain't right. Like they used the MT framework for like ever for most of their games, like since the PS2 era, I believe. That was still MT framework all the way up to RE7. There's no RE engine little thing when the game starts though. Yeah, so that's weird. That is weird. Finns did wanted Historia to be with Aaron. That's a little weird. I don't know. Why do they want that? They barely spoke. That's like I've seen people in the Naruto fandom before, and they're like, Sasuke should. That was Hinata, but it was mostly for what their kids' abilities would be. After further investigation, it is confirmed the RE engine. Okay. They just don't have the, like, they didn't credit the engine. This engine is way cooler than I thought, yeah. They're gonna open source it eventually, too. They said they want to, they're in the middle of, like, creating, or not in the middle, but they're, like, currently designing a RE engine 2, and they're gonna open source the original RE engine, and then people can just do whatever they want with it. So you can see, like, other companies use it. Because fans ship Story and Aaron off their moments in the anime. I do not remember moments of them together in the anime. Besides a small word exchange. Alright, give me 1 second. What's that? Which one's what? Yeah, oh yeah. I don't remember that either. I'm just gonna grab a water. Actually, no, I'll take my headset with me. I'm just gonna mute. Because, like, I got water. Because, like, for like, Capcom, as the RE engine, you can, like, see other companies use it, like how the Unreal Engine is kind of used very widely, and you'd be able to see the RE engine used by other people. You can see, like, a new Elder Scrolls game in the RE engine. Like, holy crap. Now, I don't know if it could handle something like that. Or even, like, a new GTA. Nintendo. Well, fans are strange when it comes to anime. That is probably the most sanest thing I can agree with. Yeah, I can check. I'm looking. Yes. I'll double check it just to be sure, but I'm 99% sure. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, you can also turn that on. Yeah, it's off. Okay, I'm back. My dad might be drunk, but he's still so damn strong. The drunkenness is his power. What? Did your father hit you? That's just how we say hello. Walks in the door. Hey, Dad. Just uppercuts him. Yeah. It's kind of difficult. He's basically the total opposite of your overprotective dad. My dad is underprotective. Is that what you call that? I love that monster. That one's from World. Seems like things have gotten worse lately. What caused the fight this time? I think it has something to do with me hanging out with Ryza and starting to build a reputation. How dare you have a female friend? How dare you be building a reputation? I will destroy you. Real words from his dad. Whatever his dad's name was again. I love it. Daybreak voice actor mentioned. 20 of them at any given time. That's about it. One person I remember talking about the Aaron Astoria should have been canon. I'm curious about why they think that. I can't say I agree with it, but I'm just curious about why someone would think that. Whatever his reason, there's no excuse for it. You said hour. But I kind of like being able to piss them off like that. Anyway, can we drop it? The whole thing is dumb. Fair. It was from the video I watched yesterday. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those things are, in the commercials, they showcase those diet injections, and they're like, feel free, feel good. And they're like all dancing around, like, yeah. Yeah, it's literally something that diabetics use to help maintain their body. It's like taking resources from diabetic supplies, and it's actually making their stuff cost more. Just because people don't want to actually, get on a diet and exercise to lose weight like a sane person would. It's really bad for your body. It's just people being lazy and finding like more simple ways to do things without putting in real effort. Know that voice. I've heard of a constable before. No. Yeah, I'm an American. I can only take so much lingo. He is a big Attack on Titan fan. It's a video called Aaron Historia Are the True Endgame. That is a crazy title. I respect it. You might get layered armor in that game. Who knows? It's an RPG. Well, technically, so are the other Monster Hunter games. They're both RPGs. Just different ways. That would have been great. Hello, Mr. Valens. You asked to see me, right? So I'm assuming. I like Claudia's dad. Lambert's pretty cool. That's right. I have one more test for you. Your final test. He's literally acting like they're dating. It's so funny. Father, do you mean it? Heck yes, Claudia, the day is finally right. I'm pretty sure that's not a direct translation. Heck yeah. The Japanese word for heck yeah. I need to learn that one specific. Not so fast. You haven't even heard of what it is yet. Oh, right. What is it? What is? Okay. Your first task was intended to observe your skills as an alchemist myself. As you know, me, a man who does merchant trading, is a very aficionado of observing alchemists and knowing their ways. Who's never heard of alchemy until I came to this city. Town, whatever. Yeah. There's a video watch where they say Aaron is the father of Astoria's baby. I think I've seen that theory, actually, where it's, like, implied. Because, like, Aaron came back and he visited her and stuff. There's some argument there. Because they never showed the dads or anything. What? Yeah. It's just like more for the fun theorists, just to see like if he can pull it. That yeah. But I think I remember watching a video where they talked about that, or they like noted that. The first task was attended to observe his skill. Oh yeah, right, I read that. Huh? Next, I accepted Mr. Brunen's suggestion in the hopes that the village would come to trust you. So that's why you. I am a father of this young 16-year-old girl. I am here to judge this other 16-year-old girl to be friends with my daughter. The issue with the fisherman didn't come from me, but your actions earned you the town's full support. Yeah. It's all about monetary gain. That kind of just happened. Now we return to the original question. Yeah. Are you fit to look after my daughter in my absence? I am a hawk. I follow her everywhere. Everywhere! most shonen stories don't know how to write romance. That is true as well. I think there was one. Yep. What do you mean? Goku and Chi-Chi are perfect for each other. They have a lot of things, such as she makes food in his house and he leaves and dies, and then comes back and feeds him, and then he leaves and he dies again. I would assume Goku just literally goes out, hey, I'm gonna go enter a martial arts tournament and come back with like 10 billion zenny. He's like, okay, I'm good. Until they actually had to give him a job at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super where he's a farmer. I love Farmer Goku's outfit, so funny. Here we go. Piccolo sits. So I know you saw watch the Dragon Ball Bridge, but in the Dragon Ball Bridge, they just run the joke that he's just looking for a place to build a house. That's why he's always in wastelands and stuff. He's just trying to look for places to make a new house. and Nell's Nell's consciousness didn't disappear into his consciousness. He's just a voice in his head, and he just has these in his head conversations. And when he fuses with Kami, that was just 3 characters just talking in his head. So there's this whole background conversations always going on between him, Nell, and Kami. There we. Well, yeah, Gohan went to college and stuff, so he could like work for his job. The quick play game when I was in the game and mostly plat players and all with Lord icons. That sounds about right. I mean, the game's been out over a year. You're going to see Lord icons left and right. On my alt account, I literally played 3 games. I've run into Lords. Because I'm so good at... What? Why is it so fast? Monsters have been... Velocity drums are crazy. Those are from 4. Monsters have been appearing in great numbers on the mainland roads we use as our primary trade route. Monsters? Well, I can follow the road to the north until you reach a fork, and then race back here. Race? I'll give you details later. This will be dangerous, so prepare yourself and meet me at the mainland port. Okay, we'll prove that we can do whatever it takes. What are we? Does she even know what she's doing anymore? Like she's saying, proving whatever it'll take to be Claudia's friend. She's already her friend. I really love to go on adventures to everyone. I hope I can make Father understand. Not at all, yeah. I feel like she's just doing it just because she just wants to prove herself or something, just for the sake of it. I forget what shonen was. There was like a shonen. At this point, I hope they're friends. Yeah, me too. I think when you meet Claudia, she says she never really had friends because they're always like moving around, and it's just hard for her to like make friends because of that. Am I right? Tadu. But I think when you first meet Claudia, she said she like has never really had friends because she's like really quiet and shy, and they're always moving. They never. Yeah, her dad's overprotective. I believe that's the case. Yeah, there's also that. What the fuck? That's so weird. Nickelodeon Slime Time. That's what it reminded me of. I had to think about it. Oh, no, there's a good one. I know, like, only probably, like, maybe no one here has probably watched, but Yu Hakusho has a pretty good romance writing. Between Yusuke and his childhood friend. Keiko, I believe her name was. It's good. But it does have, like... like, the mangaka said, like, he had to soft reboot it in the middle to get it to where he, like, was comfortable with it. Jin and Wendy, how's it going? Everybody okay? These guys are so short. What the... Ryza. Hey, do you know if anything is happening? If anything's happening, you two may be helping out with your dad's newsletter? Uh-huh. He came with the idea for a kids column, and he asked us to help. Oh, they are kids. He did something like this every time he runs out of ideas on his own. But we're getting a little allowance to do it, so I don't mind. You're so helpful. But we haven't found anything to write about. We were thinking about going fishing. I want to help too. That sounds like a blast! I thought if we go fishing, he might write a story about kids growing up so fast or something. Wow, she can read him like a book. Wait, no, she's assuming Ryza. So, Ryza, could I ask you for a favor? What is it? Do you have any bait? None of the ships sell any. Fishing bait? Sure, I'll see what I can do. Alright. Thanks. Me and Wendy will be waiting. Go to school! Don't just stand here for 3 days. Oh my god, I need more bait. Is that a Pukey Pukey? Or Pucky Pucky, as they call it in the world. But I refuse to pronounce it that way. It pukes everywhere, so I'm calling it Pukey. It is. Barbara! Hello, Ryza. Interject as always, I see. How have your feet been treating you? Better, thanks to you. I've been walking more lately, trying to figure my way up to heading to Old Town. Really? I'm glad I was able to help. Say, you used to live in Old Town, right? Yes, but I left years ago. I felt like I had to move here. It was just so more inconvenient. Yeah, lots of people moved to the Bowdoin district, but we had our farm to take care of us, so we couldn't leave. I'm thinking of why she would want to leave. Moving must have been a real hassle, though. Oh, obviously our house was older than I was, so it took ages to pack everything up. Actually, my son was the one who really wanted to move. That was around the time he had his child. But if you lived there for so long, there must have been... I don't know who the voice actor is for that Palico, but it sounds so familiar. And part of you that didn't want to leave. Yes, at first, but even then, I was having the trouble walking, and there were shops and hospitals here. So, where? Where's the hospital? I think we just have a. I'm pretty sure it's just a doctor's office at best. What hospitals are you? I've been an old lady for 80 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've gotten used to my new life here, but all my best memories are from the peaceful, slow-paced life. And that makes me wonder, have you ever left the island? I will show you it. Okay. A couple of times, but I don't remember too much outside of my time at my old family home. How about you, Ryza? Do you ever leave the island? Well, as a matter of fact, can I ask you for a favor? I like something from the forest of the mainland. Huh? Oh, well, you can do it next time you have a reason to go out. There's no burning rush. I'm only dying. I'm only old. All it's gonna happen is I get older. Barbara looked a lot happier all of a sudden. I wonder if I reminded her of some happy memory. Remember? Oh God. Forgot when I was young and yeah, forgot I was young and annoying people. I can go for walks as much as I like now thanks to you. Already got it, I guess. I was watching Roy's stream earlier, and you played through Raw's story mode, whatever it's called. What's it called again? Super Smash Brothers. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. There's like the scene with like Lucario, and he's literally just like imposingly standing on top of like a monument thing. I was like, he's literally aura farming. Oh, the World of Light. I guess in comparison, yeah, it's pretty bad. I just showed you. Okay, I'll look into it. I'll open Discord in a minute. Barbara, I get. Yeah, I was looking at that story mode, and like they have cutscenes with the characters doing like goofy, gimmicky stuff, like Snake's hiding in a box and nobody can find him, and then Lucario has to use his like aura detection to know he's in the box. It just shows the way. It shows the way he's like in the box. And he's just like curled up. I'm in my safe place. I just like they didn't check under the box. He uses like his ability to sense people's life aura to see he's in the box. I mean, to be honest, would you check inside of a box for a secret spy? I mean, you will now. Staying in my happy place. Yeah. There was a. I think most people here have not played Metal Gear Solid. There's just like codec calls you can do, and if you're in the box and you codec call someone, Snake has this like huge reasoning and deep inner thought about like why he's in a box. It's really funny. He's like, I don't know. I just feel like safe in here. I think this is my. He's like, I think I found the true answer to happiness. Probably. Neato. Okay, I'll check this out after the stream, Masa. Probably tomorrow, though. I can see everything. This is yeah. This takes me back. So you've been to that forest before? Indeed, I have. I snuck off the island myself when I was about your age. Really, a traveler had come to this island, and us three little stooges hitched a ride on his boat. That was Pat, Walter, and me. We were best friends back then, just like I'm sure you have your friends now. Aha. Ryza's like, yeah, those guys. Wait, Pat? You mean Pat from Old Town? That's right. Unfortunately, we grew apart after I moved. I sure hope he's doing okay. It's down the road! Pat's... You guys live on this island that's... They just don't talk to each other. I'm glad to hear that. If my feet were improving, maybe I'll just pay him a visit myself. Thank you so much, Ryza. All these wonderful old memories have come flooding back. Well, if you ever need anything else, feel free to ask. I'd love to hear more about what you got up to back then. And tell me about the panty rate of 96. Isn't that what they said in SpongeBob? Well, probably not. They're talking about panty rating. You asking me? Oh no, I was saying I saw your video and I'll watch it tomorrow. Thank you for sending it to me. Or like after the stream, which will probably be tomorrow. I'll definitely let you know if anything comes to mind. Okay, we'll see you later. And thanks for sending that to me. Yeah, I guess that episode would be bad. I remember watching it though too. That's the thing. It was only a few years ago. Were they airing old SpongeBob on TV? I understand. Some fans were upset they didn't get together. Oh, those fans are weird. Like he said. Strange. Nothing against those fans, but that's a little weird. The only thing I would be like personally upset about anything to do with her story is the fact that her character just gets kind of axed and doesn't exist for the rest after she becomes queen. Alright. Is that Ray Chase? Sounds like the Aura farmer, yeah. That sounds like him. He's Asian. Yeah, that is one of her issues. She gets sidelined. Yeah, I sometimes forget about certain terms like that. But yeah, she totally gets sidelined. It just doesn't exist. Well, it's like there's a thing of sidelining where she's like not as involved. She's completely non-existent. I think they show one scene with her with like having a baby on the porch. That's all I remember. Wrong one. Sounds just like him. I don't know who that is though. Gorilla from Freerun. Wow. Of course. Brewery. What? Why is there Bruce Lee in My Hero? It's just funny. Just randomly Bruce Lee. I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee's family, like, said they don't want like any representations of him in media anymore, so we don't get generic fighting again. Brad the fandom is super toxic. Oh, why? Oh, you mean like the Attack on Titan one, or do you mean something else? Take our time because of the shippers of for Aaron and Misaka. Yeah, Mikasa, whatever. What I say. that was the definition of grazing the line. Dio's got a very interesting voice. That'd be cool. Just a good job as Dio. Oh yeah, it would be. Millie's got a pretty good dub voice when I watched ReZero. I just remember watching someone and they were like, it was in that Garfield video about like Garfield has seeped itself into art. They really talk to each other. I don't know how the fanship Aaron and me, Mikasa, yeah, me either. Whatever. I don't think this. Well, they don't say it that way. Only the dubs do. Why? Who is it? Dara. Dara can't get on this dock in front of me. There's an invisible wall here. But that, why is there an invisible wall here? It's just a dock! What could possibly happen? To me, I'm sure anything they can turn a profit. I'll gotta wait a day. Well, I kind of see why they actually involved her into the as a playable character. Oh, she was cool when I watched. I think, but isn't it they had a reporter lady in Trails or of Azure. It's weird to me, yeah. Well, there's like, for one, they grew up together, so like I can see that. They're, and I mean, also they're adoptive siblings, but like, you know, they're not related by blood. Oh, so okay, this is so she just played both reporters. I was wondering. I liked her. Yeah, everything. He's in everything now. Hear him every day. Open Rivals now. When he was like streaming, Alejandro Sayu, as his VTuber name, he says zero chemistry, Aaron even more chemistry than Arbin. That's funny, but yeah, I can see that too. Well, she's just like, I mean, she's legitimately just like a sister to him. Somebody walked into his chat and they're like, you sound just like Deadpool. Has anyone ever told you that? He just sat there, paused for a minute, and he just started screaming. What do you mean? He was in an anime I was watching not too long ago, too. And I was like, is that Alejandro again? Oh, nice. What anime? I'm not sure, to be honest. I just remember I heard Alejandro in something I was watching. I think I just pulled it up. Nabbit? From what? Oh, Mario. Oh, yeah, yeah. That was from you, too. I haven't really found an anime that wants me to sit down and watch, but I know they're doing like a new season of ReZero soon, so that'll probably be what I end up watching. I just told you there's 10 to 20 voice actors at any given decade, and we use all of them. Probably. Sean's everywhere. Yeah. That's him. I don't believe you. He probably just like, hey, can you do it? He's right, sure. He Sean Chiplock on his like streams of Sonic Mega, which are rated once. He said he's not very good like at action games and stuff, but he'll like do work for them. I know Ryza got an anime, but I don't know how much it covers. I gotta watch that one video that was on my feed. Which one was that? What's her name's like Xian or something? I can't pronounce it. It's Chinese. Xanthi, that's it. Yeah, it's like Korean, I believe. Why Hinata's the worst Naruto character? There's a lot of reasons. Mostly because they just kind of want to make her the girl with a crush character, and that's about like the extent of her character. That'd be my argument. Of why, if I were to say she's the worst character. But I mean, 1010's right there. We're talking about worst characters. 1010 literally does nothing. They 1010 does so very little. They had to make a filler episode during the Fourth Great Ninja War where she was about to break out of the dream, but she didn't. That everybody was in. Then Infinite Tsukuyomi, it'll put everybody in hypnosis and create filler episodes. Just need to leave the island. Okay, can't do that till I do alchemy. Fibers. Oh. Where are those children at? I need to beat them up. Nice. Miyabi. Well, she got replaced, so she might be the replaced voice actor before. Yeah, she got the Haruka role when they originally started doing dub. It's called Hinata Hyuga, How Not to Write a Female Character. That is probably not wrong, too. No! No, you messed up. There was this video Tony sent me from Alex Lee where he was just reading, like, you're not a real gamer. It was really funny. He was just going in with it with his, like, voice acting this and just, like, going on his villain arc. Oh, here there. Should have been a dude. You should have to deal with man-ass. Juvi is worse than Hinata, in my opinion. Why do you feel that way about her? You are angry, though. It's Alex Lee's based. Let the devil out! You could have had that in your ear. There was when he voiced Luke from Street Fighter 6, there was like a meme going around for him. It was pretty funny. I can't remember what it was though now. It was like everywhere. Juvia's from Fairy Tail. Oh, her. Yeah, yeah, sorry. Okay, what do you like about what makes you think she's like a worse character than Hinata? I mean, Juvia is a simp. Monster Hunter 3. That's where he's from. That's a variant, though. That's a subspecies. So, like, in Monster Hunter, when they're, like, different colors, they usually, like, they literally just change colors on the monsters. But they usually give them, they call them subspecies, and they give them, like, extra effects and stuff. Like, this is the one that does poison now or something. Hey, Gina, here's that bait you asked for. I think yours is, yeah. He's green, isn't he? Yeah, he's a subspecies of an Anjanath. It's just a green one, yeah. After she introduced into the Phantom Lord arc, I don't like saying this word, but she becomes so male-centered and she doesn't develop it. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, that's why you went with the female hunter. This just looks tasty. Hey, don't eat that. We needed to catch the fish. Okay, Wendy. Wendy and I are off to go fishing. Are you sure it's safe for the two of you to go? It's okay. Cynthia's coming later. Actually, you know what? I think we'll make Darklebat this bait. Either way, say pick me. Yeah, I know what you meant. But I mean, she was just, Juvia was just being that way for Gray, because he beat her up. And the guy beats her up. That's it. That's all she needs. I need to pull up my dashboard instead. Dashboard. There we go. Okay. Okay, see you later. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. They're so clear they're father's daughters. But you don't know who their dad is. Was I not paying attention? Did she say who their dad was? Okay. That's a little confusing. Engine's always selling. Yeah, you had to hunt, and it was like a 3% drop rate on this like Engineoth Ruby on the low rank version. If you hadn't fought the high rank one to get the Aloy gear. Your character just changes the Aloy, by the way. I was grinding for it like crazy then in Monster Hunter World. Juvia was mostly just being a simp for Gray, though, from what I remember. But I didn't watch all of Fairy Tail, so mostly because it was so mid. Sorry to Fairy Tail fans out there. Sorry, but not sorry. The one Gus made is pretty good. That's pretty entertaining. She kept pleasing Gray over his own self-esteem and her goals and ambitions. That's why I call her male-centered. Well, I mean, yeah. But it sounds like when you say male-centered, you mean like she wants like all the dudes to like her or something. But I know what you meant. She mostly wants like Gray to like her. That thing was such a nightmare to hunt. I had the Ice Dragon. That thing in Master Rank was so insane. think Superior got targeted like twice, carded twice by it too when we were playing. It's when a woman seeks for male validation over their own self-esteem. Yeah, I can see that too. Well, when Juvia wasn't around Gray, she was the complete opposite. She was just kind of like fawning over him mostly. Sardines. There's a reflection of Ryza in this little water. It's kind of cool. I don't think it's ray tracing, but it's cool they tried. Yeah. That's a pretty good amount of effort there, too. Yeah, I think I did some side quests and stuff. But the side quests are, like, pretty written out, so I'm probably just gonna do those on stream, too. Oops, I didn't see that. I'll be honest, I didn't see that weasel's just sitting there vibing. I just whacked it on the head with a sickle while I'm trying to, like, destroy this plant. I was just trying to whack this thing, and I whacked a weasel that was just sitting there. Yeah. She's in ads, I think, so I'm gonna let her read that. Saying no? Yeah, that Zenith lady. It's when she got the role to voice Haruka, from the Yakuza series, or and one of the her older anyways, for the English dub side. And I left a reply to her when she got that role. I was just saying, I'm just happy that you got the role and everything. You'll fit her character very well from the other roles I've heard you in before. And she just replied saying, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, she's very down there. Yeah, she's a great voice actress, so. Is she? It's pretty cool. No, I know she does, yeah. That's why I get kind of people being weird about her voice and stuff, spamming that moaning one. Oh yeah, probably. I mostly knew her as Altina until I started recognizing her voices in other places. Hey, is that Agatha and Boss? What the heck is he doing here? Yeah, get that loser out of here. Wait, don't tell me this is what you meant by race. Yes, we're race. That's right. I've chosen 2 boys your age to compete against you 2 women in a test of strength. I feel like you're setting us up to fail. Welcome back from the ads. Instead of building a bond with Lucy, she is always talking about Gray. It's basically like Sakura and Sasuke. Yeah, she's just being a simp. Sakura chases for for Sakura, but she has moments when she feels she's in a burden of the team in part one. That's why she went to train with Tsunade, and then she gets really strong and everything, and then she comes back, and then she's still a burden. Sakura might be the worst female written character, but that's just me. Mostly because they set her up and just do nothing with her character. I mean, they kind of do that with Tsunade as well, to be honest. After she becomes Hokage, they don't really do much with her. What? Oh yeah, that's from the game. That's from Monster Hunter. Yeah, you can get that as a normal weapon. You also get a giant teddy bear, which is a period exclusively used in Monster Hunter World to bonk people with as the form of a hammer. It was a great sword. I don't know if it's a great sword, but it was a great sword in Monster Hunter. You have to get the fish. I've asked one of your village guardians for help as well. And then Agatha's like, I'm going to join your party after this and featuring DX. Damn it, boss. Hashtag by Atelier, the Atelier Ryza Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout DX. It's $40. You've been letting your fame go to your head. This is the perfect chance for me to put you back in your place. Boss has such a crush on Ryza. She had so much potential, man. Yeah, she did. And it kind of sucks because I actually really like Sakura, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the way she's written is terrible, but the way she is with the character is pretty awesome. Get the fish. Good. I want to agree to give you Guardian because you two don't stand a chance against them without one. Boss, maybe not as much. Or his sidekick, maybe not as much. I don't even know his sidekick's name. He's just like his Potsy. He's this game's version of Gary Oak, but without a bunch of cheerleaders chasing him around. And getting 10 badges in Kento. Do you think Pokemon first gen, they actually intended to have 10 gems is why they did that? There's no way somebody writ there and draw 10 badges on Gary. I know the anime came after the game, so I feel like in concept they wanted 10 gems and they just kind of like were, oops, we already did this for the anime. If that's what she thinks, I guess I can't complain. Looks like you need the handicap, huh? Just you watch. I'm gonna embarrass all of you and force you to eat those words. I was gonna say eat some shit. That'd been pretty funny. It's like, man, he's just talking mad crap to poor Ryza. I will be fair and impartial in my judgment. The rules are simple. Follow this road north until we reach a fork. If there's a hut there, carved in a door, warnings for travelers, write down the third warnings you see. This is a race, but if you're sure to run into those monsters, you'll also be judged on how you deal with them. Double Glacier secured this route. I expect you all to take this seriously. You have to see the armor set on it. It's pretty cool. Oops. I'm going first. We'll take out all those monsters, so feel free to take your sweet time. I asked our chaperone to keep them in check, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Agatha, when do we get one? They're getting a bigger lead every second. Okay. I've returned. Rain has returned. Welcome back, Rain. Don't be impatient. I'm tracking the start time for each group. Oh, I already told Bose this, but what is it? I'll probably stop after this. You notice some ruins along the road at some point. Several merchants have reported the presence of a large monster in the area. Be on the lookout. A large monster? Could it be? You don't think it could be the same one from the Pixie Forest, do you? The giant T-Rex. Yeah, I made much progress in this game's story today. I've just been doing running around town, doing side quests. Oh, bye, Tar. There's a save point. Yeah, we're probably going to wrap it up here. Even though I got like cut, just like tack on like an extra like I don't know how long it was, 30 minutes. It's been about 2 hours. Hello, welcome back to. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no trouble. We'll go in and raid someone and stop the stream for today. Thanks for everyone who showed up today. Appreciate you guys. I think Mikhail's on. Sounds good. Okay. Thank every one of you for being here. Sorry my stream got like cut in half earlier by just random crashing. And I hope all of you guys have a great night, day / evening, and enjoy yourselves. Hope you had a good time here. I had a good time with every one of you. And I'll see you guys next time. Wow, that was perfect. It's